Hello everybody, this is Traveling with Droopy, and we're here at the Vermont Teddy Bear Company. This is like our second time in Vermont. It actually might be our third time, because on a previous video, you saw us go through the border. So today we're going to go to the Teddy Bear Company, and here it is. Look at all the stuff here. Anything like Vermont Teddy Bear could be found in this section. Hello. Hello. Yeah, Dixie. Yeah, that's good. That one? Oh, that's Sorry. From my favorite show. Eleanor Wonders Why. That's on PBS. Yep.
Come on in. Here, while I'm passing these out, I'll ask a few questions and see if you know the answers. Does anybody know what the number 3 toy in the world is?
Vermont Teddy Bear?
No, close.
What?
Rubik's Cube.
No, number 3 toy is dolls.
Oh.
And that includes all kinds of toys. How about the number 2 toy? Anybody know what the number 2 toy in the world is? Not very popular, but not it. No. Number 2 is balls. And that includes all kinds of balls.
And
Bouncy balls. Now I bet everybody here knows what these balls are.
it's teddy bears.
People pass it around. I always let people pass the basket. We're getting more and more people. And I'll start in the history of Vermont Teddy Bear. While we're here in the barracks, this is where all the bears come to hang out for a while before they go out on the floor to find their forever home. But all of the Vermont Teddy Bears started back in 1980 when our founder, John Sorrentino, wanted to make a teddy bear for his son. And he was a big fan of Us adults know who Groucho Marx is. You kids don't really know. He's kind of a weird looking guy. He's just from pictures.
What's next?
Wore glasses like me. He was a comedian. So, since he was a fan of Groucho Marx, this is the first bear that he made. Well, actually, the very first one's right here on the cover. We're not allowed to play with them anymore. This is the Groucho bear. The son wasn't really all that impressed. I think he's kind of cool, but the son wasn't thrilled. So he went back to the drawing board, and a little less than a year later, he came out with Sunny Bear, which is much more like our traditional bears that we make today. He's fully jointed, has the long arms of a teddy bear, and everybody that saw Sunny Bear loved him. So our founder just kind of a light bulb went off. So let's see what happens. We made 100 of these teddy bears. We took them to Church Street in Burlington, put them on a cart, and they all sold out the first day. That's how it all started, making bears and selling them on Church Street. And I was lucky enough that I lived just off of Church Street back in the day. Shows I've been around for a while. But it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and he built his first factory down the road, right on Route 7, what they call Vermont Common. There's an Archie Burger's place there in that area, so it gives you an idea where it was. And it just kept getting bigger, so in 1995, he built this factory here. Hopefully it doesn't get too much bigger, because this is a pretty big building. And there's another building next door, as you probably saw when you're driving up the hill. How it all began. And I can bring you down in the morning. Did you get button bears? I'm good. These are all made from scraps of our fabric. We really try not to waste anything. And what we don't use to make the button bears gets sent off to a different toy factory and it gets shredded up and used for stuffing. I don't know which one, but it's just great. It's not getting wasted. Bring you down around the corner. I'll bring you to the factory. It's quiet back here on weekends, so I don't have to use the speaker.
Here.
I just started here in November. During COVID, when this store wasn't open and I needed something to do before I killed my daughter, I worked next door in the warehouse. I was in their art and embroidery department. And then when they asked if I wanted to go back this winter, I said, I don't really like the sound of the belts. And asked if I could work in here, and they decided I was all right, I guess.
There you go.
But right here on the table is where they cut out all the parts for our traditional teddy bears. This table has little air holes in it, so it makes it easy to move the fabric around, because they're laying that fabric in 14 layers, just like this on that table. And it's all fuzzy side, smooth, smooth, fuzzy, fuzzy, on and on. So that way when they're cutting out the pieces, they get the corresponding piece at the same time. And it takes 20 parts to make a bear. Remember that board? That's my cheat sheet. Because I like to play a little guessing game with people over here. And what we use is dies to cut out the pieces. And they'll put them on this fabric. And they'll move it underneath that turquoise square. And that applies about 34,000 pounds of pressure onto that little die to cleanly cut through all that fabric. It's pretty neat. It's pretty quick. A lot faster than my scissors. I figured that's like 2 elephants sitting on that little die. That's why it's so quick. The elephant doesn't want to sit that long. Now remember, there's my cheat sheet. Can anybody tell me what this die is used for?
To cut things with, to cut the fabric.
You cut things with it, but which part?
Which part?
The body.
That's part of the body. It's the back.
Oh, it's the back.
Yeah, right here. You can tell it's nice and flat right here for the back. And then there's the darts for next to the side.
Oh, I see.
And then I always like to go to this part. You know what this one's used to cut out?
The thigh.
No, close. A little bit higher. Think. Nice and round like
The
mine.
head. The belly.
The belly. And I've got a nice round belly.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Yep.
And how about this die?
The head.
Yeah. This is the center of the head. It starts at the nose and goes all the way to the back and the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the real simple part.
Yep.
I always save the easiest for last if you haven't guessed.
That's the head.
Yes, this is the side of the head. It makes it really easy to see it when I put it up next to a bear.
Didn't know what anything else was.
Yep.
Yeah, so there.
And I can move you down just a little bit further.
Attached in that drawing.
Right here you can see all kinds of teddy bears are getting ready to go out either to the barracks or next door to the warehouse. Like, look at them all. They've been busy back here. During the week, they make at least 750 traditional bears a day. So they're busy. Not only are they sewing here, we've got home sewers, which is really neat. At this table, this is where they brush out all those teddy bears. They have a nice quick way to do it compared to me at home. At this table right here is where they stitch up the backs of all the pictures. These guys are just waiting to get their backs stitched up.
Mm-hmm.
And what they'll use is what we call a ladder stitch. To stitch up the backs. Can anybody tell me why they call that a ladder stitch?
It's the string that sews the bear.
Yeah? But there's a special name for the stitch.
Thread.
That's a ladder stitch.
That it goes up and down.
Yeah, it looks like a ladder.
It's like a ladder.
Yes.
And it's just a really neat stitch. I really like this one. I use it even for more than stuffed animals at home. So it's just going back and forth like that.
Oh.
Makes it so that when they pull the string, this one they made it so I can't do it.
I thought they would use a slip stitch.
Pulls it all together and even folds in the sides of the seam.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't have to brush it that hard to make it real hard to
Yep.
see the seam.
Mm-hmm.
All of our bears are sewn inside out. For some reason people don't necessarily want him in the store like this. I think he's kind of cool if his eyes were at least the right way, same with his nose.
Did he end up in the scratching dent then?
This is an example. They mess up, but usually not that bad. It's like I messed up today on the young man's bear, put the arm on the wrong side. Pretty soon you'll get to find out what Cheryl had to do to get it apart. And she was sitting there and made her deal with it. As I said, all the parts are sewn inside out. And out here they bring like the arms of the leg and they'll put it so that it's down. Push it down into the seam and makes it really clip to turn it right side out.
Oh, yeah.
A lot faster than me and my chopsticks at home. And then the bigger parts, they'll just kind of smooth, turn it right side out and smooth the seams on those other dowels. Now there's a factory down in Bennington that even does itty bitty little doll fingers. It's the same idea. Just kind of.
Bennington. We were just we were up that way.
So all the parts after they're turned right side out, they'll bring them over to the stuffing house and get them nicely stuffed. And then they'll bring them out here and they'll put a bare bone in them, also known as a joint. And then they'll take it, and like this arm would be on the wrong side if I attached it. And all the holes are pre-cut down there on that table, and they'll slide it in and put a washer and then like a lock washer type thing on top of it and bring it to this machine and squeeze it all together. And if this got put together on the wrong side like I did earlier today, it takes bolt cutters to get it apart. Not that easy. It's like yeah, right there. They always keep a set pretty handy because you get in a hurry, you mess up. That's how I did it today. I was working on 3 different bears at the same time. Bring you down just a little bit further.
What does the push button do?
Push it and find out. That was a surprise for you.
Oh, it's stuffed.
Yeah, it's the stuffing. That's to show how messy it can get in that room.
Oh.
If we miss the hole.
Oh.
We're stuffing, because the stuffing all comes out at 100 miles an hour.
Okay.
And all the stuffing is made out of recycled, repurposed water bottles, soda bottles, plastic bottles, which I think is really cool.
That is cool.
I didn't know that until November when I started working here.
Wow.
Huh.
And it takes 21 water bottles just to stuff one of our traditional 15-inch bears.
I see.
21 bottles for that little guy. So please make sure to put your soda bottles and water bottles where they belong, because we want them for our stuffing. And when they come to us, they're all like this. The stuffing's kind of compact. And we'll fluff it up before we bring it into the machine to the teddy bears. And it'll be like this, nice and fluffy. And it feels just like regular polyfill.
Yeah, it looks like it too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Back in the old days, when he first started out, he would use whatever. To me, this reminds me of old couch cushions shredded up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
No. I think I like the fact that he uses the water bottles now.
Where are all the workers? Where do they work different at?
Where they work?
How come there's nobody here working?
They don't work on weekends.
Oh, it's the weekend.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's Saturday.
just Monday
they're not
through
here.
Friday.
Yeah, just Monday through Friday. I know during the holidays.
It's probably loud in here then.
Yeah, even during the holidays, those guys usually still aren't in here. But next door at the warehouse, they'll be rocking and rolling 7 days a week.
Oh wow, yeah.
All of our 15-inch, well, our traditional bears, I should say, because like these guys right here, the eyes will say "Born in Vermont," which is really pretty neat. I keep trying to find a bear with a
It says it
hazel
on there?
eyes.
It says it?
Yeah, the eyes all say "Born in Vermont."
Even
Oh, I see.
from the the old bears have that too?
Yeah.
Oh, because I have two.
Born in
older ones from,
Vermont.
like 94 at home.
Yeah,
I
they
should look
yeah.
and see. I never noticed.
I think that's pretty. A lot of people don't know.
No,
so
I didn't
it's
know
so
that.
neat.
Yeah.
I keep wanting those just because, and you don't find those very often, the hazel ones.
Yeah.
It's mostly because my husband's got hazel eyes.
Oh.
And I always pick on him saying what's going on when his eyes turn brown.
I don't even know what,
They go
what
green
color
to brown.
eyes mine have.
Excuse me, what are these big black cylinders here?
These are just bins. We'll put all the bear parts.
Oh, the
and they can have the
compartments.
parts for, I think, 7 bears in each bin. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. Here's a sampling of some of our 15-inch traditional bears. Right back there is where they make the Bernie mittens. And that's why Bernie's sitting right there watching everybody. And sometimes they'll come back and you'll see stacks of them on the table set.
Oh, they make them here.
Yeah, they make
Oh,
them
I
right
thought they were
here.
somewhere else.
The school teacher that made them originally and gave them to Bernie came here to the factory and taught them how to make them. And then part of the proceeds from those mittens go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is really cool. We also donate space to Make-A-Wish upstairs in this building for offices.
Wait, there's an upstairs?
Yeah, parts of this building have got an upstairs. Like if you look over there, you can see windows up into the upstairs.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
we should probably see the upstairs
No,
after.
I don't. Just the tour again.
Yeah, upstairs is primarily all offices. It's boring. I try to stay out of there myself. If I'm going upstairs, it's either I'm starting work here again or I'm in trouble. So far, I haven't had to go up for the trouble part. At least put them in a laundry bag or a pillowcase.
Huh.
You just don't want to stick them in the dryer. That's not really going to happen. What happens. But what can happen is what's happened to me before. And I learned the hard way, so I just assume other people not learn the hard way. Their fur can get all matted, and you're just never going to get that brushed out, ever. No matter how hard you try. So you tell people to hang them by their ear. Teddy bears are very patient. They don't complain a whole lot. Or there's that all-important tush tag. He doesn't even care if you hang him by the butt.
Yep.
And then afterwards, you can brush them out. You can buy special teddy bear brushes. I go down here to Pet Food Warehouse, buy a wire cat brush. And then at home, I've marked one to say bears only, because I've got 4 cats. Wasn't planned on. We were down to 1. I wanted 2. My husband said, "Oh, the little one's gonna be lonely. He needs a playmate." Every year they do limited edition bears. They used to only do 35 of their limited edition bears, but they've upped the number to 50, and they still sell right out. And then I like to sneak behind here, because you can barely see them back here.
Oh,
This is
that's
their
so
limited edition for
cute.
Easter.
That's cute.
And I love showing him because he's one of the few things that I can say looks better in person than on their website.
That's cute. Yeah.
And they only made 50 of them, and the ones they have for sale on the bottom of each one's foot will tell you what number of the 50 it is. And they're $600. So they're for the
Wow.
collectors.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah. Well, serious collectors will pay that and more for a stuffed bear.
Yeah.
I've been known to do it. Don't tell me. Bears. That's what these represent. So I'll tell you about that right now. If you work here for 10 years, anybody that's looking for a job, work here for 10 years, they'll make a custom bear just for you, which is really pretty neat. After 15 years, you'll get a paw print. I don't know if I'll ever get either of them. even
Do
though
they
they'll work
use
as
the
long as I
paw
possibly can.
print?
I'm
No.
62.
Bear.
This one right here, you can call up and do custom bears. This one right here, all you husbands, this one represents an anniversary gift. 50th anniversary, the husband didn't know what to do for his wife, so he sent in the wedding gown and had a bear dressed in it. And I just think that's so sweet and so beautiful. One of these days, my sister's supposed to bring over my mom's wedding gown to me. I'll see if anything's salvageable on it or not. Probably only the lace. Because 32 years ago, when my mom wanted me to get married in it, the silks were already melting. A lot of people have fun looking at the bear collection. There's a lot of bears that we used to make that we no longer do up there.
One looks like Kermit
Some
the
of the
Frog.
ones that we still do have. There's some outfits up here that I have at home that they no longer sell. And then you see a lot of them, but it's still very in the shop. Look like the Kermit one. Like to talk a little bit about some of our special bears, like our little hero bears. If you buy one of these, the second one goes to a first responder. And during COVID, some of them even started going to nursing homes. So it's amazing what a teddy bear can do to raise somebody's spirits. And we have our amputee bear, our kindness bear. So everybody needs more kindness. We have our breast cancer bear. And we have our rainbow bear. That one actually goes for children that end up homeless. So that one's really kind of special to my heart. And we have our American Heart Association bear. Right now we're out of those in the shop. We gotta get more in. But it's neat if you touch the stitching. It actually feels just like a scar. So it's really pretty cool. Around here. Also where you can see some of their thought process. This is like, she's gonna make this guy. It's toasted almond. Actually, he's not gonna make this exact one. I wish she would let me have it. It's not gonna happen. I'm
kinda
not
cool looking.
high enough on the food chain. But in October, we're supposed to be coming out with this one. And I might still be keeping my little for this one. They're both really cute. In August, they're going to be coming out with a sea turtle. Just kind of. I think my daughter's going to want one of those because she's rescued turtles before and kept them like with broken shells and kept them until they were ready to get released. They're healthy enough to go. The shells will never completely heal, which is just trying to get them healthy. Something that's coming out pretty soon, the koala. Like I'm gonna probably end up needing one of those, but figured get some dried leaves to put with it. It'd be really cool to set up in a display somewhere. I've got a big mantle in my fireplace and it gets dressed up for different things. I do like some teddy bear hospital. It's so cute. Got all kinds of letters here that you can read. But all the bears that come back to us, either brought back to us or put in the mail and sent back to us, this is where they come to get fixed. There's like 3 different doctors. One that's usually back here is Dr. PM, not me. But This is one of your flaming hanging outs. This is like another spot we like to remind people that Vermont teddy bear tag. You never want to get rid of it. Because they'll do their best to fix whatever comes their way. And if they can't fix it, they'll take all the stuffing out and put it in your new bear so you don't lose all the memories that you had with the old one. It's like this guy, sadly, he wasn't able to get repaired. He had a hot seat.
Oh no.
He had the tag, so they took care of it for the person. I think most everybody knows what that's We have a lot of bears come back that are dog victims.
Oh
Dog
boy.
attack. But at the tush tags, they took care of it. Yeah, if they can't fix it, they'll replace it. Yeah, some people that'll come along with really, really old bears, and they'll tell us right up front if we can't fix it, not to, because they want to keep it. And it's like this teddy bear right here. I pretend to wonder if this was a vampire. Poor guy.
Oh boy.
So this is where they all come. You can see they all have their little cubbies just waiting to get repaired. Keep stuff in here, spare parts. She has all of her joints over there.
See the hospital bags.
You're welcome to read some of the letters. And that concludes our tours. If anybody has any questions, I try to answer the best I can.
So that's our trip to the Teddy Bear Company in Vermont. Please subscribe to Paulink or catch us online on the Traveling with Droopy website. Link is found on the Paulink website at the https:// paulthewebsite.weebly.com. See you there! Okay guys, thanks for watching this week's Traveling with Droopy. And we also got a new friend from the Vermont Teddy Bear place. Say hello to Burlington. We don't know if we can voice him at the moment, but this is a new guy which will be appearing in future.
Let's take Lakeshore Drive, Bolton, and I
mind that
500 feet. Turn.
Well, guys, mind that announcement. So this is a new guy appearing on Paw. So thanks for watching again. Yep, and that's it, Vermont Teddy Bear thing. Okay, bye!